Greetings, and I could redo this, but I won't, because I'm lazy. Greetings, and welcome to Let's Play WordPad. No, wait. I got some questions. Well, I got some questions. I don't have questions. Oh, makes sense. Because I asked for them. So, here's my Q&A. Yay! I got 10 questions, barely scratched together. And let's do this. The first one. I wonder if you're going to LP any of the Dark Sun games, Raven Loftable. I haven't played them when I was younger, and I'm not sure. Because playing an old RPG games that you've never played before, I'm not even familiar with the setting. I know they are like half giants or something as a race, or some hobbit-like race or something like that. Vasilka actually wanted to make a let's play of this. I was kinda waiting for her to make one. What I want to say is perhaps, because like I said, playing an unknown old role-playing game takes a lot of time. I need to get into the rules first, and is it based on Dungeons and Dragons, D&D, AD&D? I'm not sure. I don't know if it's 1-on-1. I once tried to play Death Knights of Kryn, and I was like, what the fuck? What kind of classes are this? I have no idea what to do. I didn't have a manual for this game, so it wasn't that enjoyable. But like I said, it's not impossible, but I wouldn't hold my breath for it. So, next question. I need to copy this from another place and insert this, and oh, you can barely see this. Damn it. Whoop. As I've thought rather often about LPing, but I have a very low tolerance for stupid people who seem so very common online. So my question for you is, how do you deal with those people without losing faith in humanity? Telan 123. I have the same problem. I have a very low tolerance for idiocy, and I don't. I've lost my faith in humanity a long time ago, and I'm losing it by the minute every time I'm online. I'm in a forum or reading YouTube comments, not only stupid comments I get, but also stupid comments other people get. Especially this question on popular videos. Oh, this video already has 6,000 likes or dislikes, but only 301 views. How is this possible? Every single video where this happens, this question gets asked. Did you guys never this is the first day you visit YouTube or something? Damn it, people are stupid. I often had times where I was reading some comments that I got from people, and I was like, they didn't just say this, or this is a joke, where's the camera? And like I said, I lost my faith in humanity quite a while, because I often talk with Gilvan about that, and we were always wondering, were people always this stupid, or is this a common thing? And I think they've always been this stupid. You just now have a wider audience, or a wider group of people you have access to. And yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea how some people can survive the day. How some people don't just be like, oh, I'm going to the bathroom and take a bath, but I'm kinda hungry, so I take my toaster with me. and I will just balance it on one hand while scrubbing myself. I'm pretty sure nothing bad will happen with this. Or I don't know. Some people are so utterly stupid. I wonder why they don't forget to breathe. Seriously, I wonder. Sometimes I read a comment and I'm like, this person needs a Walkman that tells him all the time, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Otherwise, he would forget it. He would not remember, what am I supposed to do now? I feel kinda dizzy and I don't feel that well. There was something I usually did to prevent this, but I can't remember what. Ugh. And yeah. If you want to start Let's Playing, you need a pretty thick skin and hope that a lot of decent people find you pretty fast, because all these positive comments that I get do make up for the negative comments or the idiotic comments. So that's all I can. That's the real answer to this. Have a thick skin and hope for the best. Next question. Oh yes, if you have more questions, feel free to ask them. I can make pretty more videos of this kind for my 1K sub special. My question is, does anyone that you know personally know about your LPing hobby, and if so, do they make fun of you for it, or do they support you? Big fatty plus. A lot of people I know personally know about my LPing hobby. My roommate, for example, because she always asks me, why are you screaming at your PC so often? No, but she knew beforehand. She's my best female friend, so I can tell these people. My best friend knows about it. My parents know about it, and I showed some coworker a bit of my stuff. So far the reception has been positive. My parents, I doubt they really care. I think they think I'm crazy or something. I don't know. My best friend watches LPs too, and so he's like, yeah, one more person who does LPs. And my roommate, she kind of wanted to make LPs on her own. I don't know why she hasn't done it yet. Talking about my roommate, she wants something from me. I'll be right back. And back. Yeah, so I can't really say that they support me like, oh, you can do this, you can do this. Gilvin usually does this, but I haven't met her personally yet. So yeah, people know it. Few people made fun of it. One made a side comment like, oh, you have a lot of free time, and I'm like, why? I would play these games anyways. I might as well record myself while doing it, talk a bit of English, get better at English, and entertain people. Why not? Next question. Whoop. Yeah, we're working with high tech here, like WordPad. It's awesome. Question. What's something you want from fans that you haven't gotten yet, or something you want more of? You can interpret it however you want, but not by saying subscribers' comments, because everyone on YouTube wants more of that. Lol. Victorian robot. I'm seriously lacking some panty shots from my female audience, but I doubt I will get them. uh, Something I want from my fans. Well, some Let's Players get self-made background images from their fans, and nobody offered me one yet, so perhaps that's something I can actually use and people don't have to pay for it or something. So that would be nice if somebody is bored and feels like, hey, I can do a shitty background for Elanarae. Haha. It should be about LPing. Would be nice if some of my, well, if you do it, you do your favorite LPs of mine and it kinda influence it by them. Like, I don't want a woman with a I don't want to spoil one of my LPs. People who watch the LP know what I'm talking about. Starts with D and ends with Athlete Premonition. Anyways, so yeah, that's something I can think of that I haven't gotten yet, and would be nice if I get something like this from my fans. Yeah. Other than that, there's nothing really I want or need. I'm happy when I get my views and comments. So I don't expect people to be like, oh, Elanarae, you are the biggest person. I'm the biggest. No, wait. You are the best LP on YouTube. I don't need that. So, yeah. If somebody feels like I could use a channel backward. Uh, but I tell you beforehand, if I don't like the background, I won't use it. Sorry. Um, if people actually send me something and I won't use it, I will still make a video about it and say thank you. So, like I said, it should be something about LPing. I don't want a shrine built for me or something. Anyways, next questions. 2 this time from one person. Whoop. Whoop. There. Question. Would you ever eat a dozen spicy blutwursts with hot sauce on camera? No. It's simple, I don't like blutwurst. Is it called blutwurst in English? Blood sausage? Hey, I got a Q&A question. While I'm doing my Q&A video. Steinulme. I'm going to answer this too. I need to pause the video, but I will answer this live on camera. Wait, I'm answering all live on camera. Anyways, yeah, I don't like blutwurst. I seriously don't, because for me it's kind of disgusting to eat a sausage that's made of blood and stuff, and I do eat liverwurst, liver sausages, because it doesn't really taste like liver. I'm not even sure if the liver sausages I know have actual liver in it. One of my favorite food is sauerkraut with uh, what was the name? Mashed potatoes and liverwurst. Huh? You mix all of these 3 together and nom 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 nom. Another question. Another question. Do you know many Swiss German people? If so, what hilarious stereotypes do they have attached to them that other Swiss and German people don't? Demostine Yuan. I don't know any Swiss German people. I did have some sort of email conversation once with someone. I don't even know how I met this person. It was kinda strange, because she was working at a mental hospital, and I was 15, 16 at the time. I wasn't really that good at English, and well, with, like I said, email conversation. So I sent an email, and 2 days later got one, no chats or something. And like I said, she was working in a mental hospital, and honestly always asking someone, well, how was your week or something, and she tells me about all these suicide twice of her patients and something. It kind of ruins the mood to start a conversation with a person like that. She was a nice person, but no. It's kind of, I don't know. It's you don't start a conversation like that. And I don't really know any stereotypes. Some people complain that I use too many stereotypes. But, oh well. Next question. Whoop. Ching, pong. Whoop. There. What are you most looking forward to? Skyrim, Witcher 2 expansion, or Wisdom 2? None of the above. I will explain why. Skyrim, while I did like Daggerfall and Morrowind, I really despised Oblivion. I mentioned it that quite a lot. For me, the Elder Scrolls had its peak at Morrowind so far because it has the best balance of skills and not too many useless skills. While Daggerfall was quite enjoyable, there were a lot of really useless skills nobody ever used, like Orcish, Daedreich, or whatever, all these language skills, and no idea if I really need a skill that increases my critical strike chance. I mean, that should be something that comes with the weapon skill I have. The weapon skills on their own were kinda okay. You do wield a dagger differently than a 200 broadsword, so that was kinda okay. The problem with Daggerfall was that you could create a very powerful character just by using some good skills together. Not to mention, the problem with Daggerfall, in my opinion, was the end game. I never reached the end game, I only heard about it. I was really young at the time again, and English. The problem with Daggerfall is, but I've heard you needed to be a magic class at the end, because there were just so many spellcasters who casted nuclear strikes at you, and it was nuclear strikes but who were really heavy with spell damage and stuff. So a mage who had absorption shield was like, oh, you cannot hurt me, and I have unlimited mana. Anyways, yeah, that wasn't really the question. Skyrim, I'm not really looking forward to it because of Oblivion. It looks like Oblivion with better graphics and even less skills. I kinda like the idea of using both of your hands, like one hand with a sword and the other with a fireball, or two fireballs to create a powerful fireball. But after Oblivion, no, not really interested in that. I'm not even a big fan of sandbox RPGs, because the sandbox turns into a desert very fast, and while Oblivion has some nice areas to explore and stuff, every dungeon looks the same, and I kinda like this going into a dungeon and getting a reward for it. Because if I go to a dungeon just to go to a dungeon, and it looks like all the other 20 dungeons I've visited so far, of that kind. Oblivion had like 4 or 5 kinds of dungeons. Ooh, caves, old ruins, castles, not even castles, ruins of castles. I don't know, I kind of want an RPG where I can storm an orc stronghold or whatever, but anyways. Witcher 2 expansion, I know it's blasphemy to say I'm not looking forward to it, but I cannot play it. Simple as that. My Xbox died and my PC is not strong enough to run it. I wasn't for some reason, I wasn't really thrilled about Witcher 1. I cannot tell you why. I read about it. I said, well, that looks like a really awesome game. It looks really good. I never played it. Could be because of World of Warcraft. Then I got it from GOG and it kinda plays like ass on my PC. I really need a better PC. And just need a better graphics card. All the other components, Pentium 4 with Quattro core processor and stuff like that. It is pretty powerful. I just don't have a good graphic card. So I'm not looking forward to Witcher 2 because at the moment I cannot play it, or the Witcher 2 expansion, because like I said, Xbox died. And Wisdom 2, I don't really like these type of RPGs. I haven't played Wisdom 1 because isn't this the game that was kind of from the Gothic producers and stuff like that? I didn't like Gothic 1. I know, again, blasphemy. I didn't like it. I can't even tell you why. It wasn't that complicated or something. I was just like, well, I have this open world. Let's explore. Oh, there are orcs. I'm dead. Oh, there's another enemy. Let's hit him. Oh, I'm dead. And the first part of the game is running in this city and doing some side jobs to get experience and equipment. And while okay, it was part of the story, I didn't like it. I hate running around in cities and doing fetch quests. I guess that's why I don't like JRPGs, because JRPGs are fetch quests. Anyways, what's your 5 favorite CRPGs of all time? Not in any order. If you can do just 5. Ooh, that's always a hard question. Of course, Dungeon Master and Eye of the Beholder 2. I kinda try to keep it at one game per series, because I could just say, well, Might and Magic 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. So that's it. I keep it at one game per franchise. So Dungeon Master, of course, I love this game. It's, while it is a kind of simplistic RPG, it actually had puzzles in it, and it was revolutionary for its time. So you have to like it, in my opinion. After Boulder 2, it has a pretty good story considering the age of the game, and again, good gameplay, and it was very enjoyable. Then I would say Wizardry 5, because that's actually the last of the Wizardry games that I played intensively. I did play Wizardry 7, but I didn't get very far, because this game is kind of unfair at times. You need to prepare. You really need to prepare in this game. You need to lay out when are you going to make a class change for a class, when this class will, to what will it change. You always have a certain amount of melee fighter, ranged fighter, and caster in your party. And I didn't really like the setting of Wizardry 7. I am not really a fan of these mix of medieval times and futuristic stuff, because I just don't really. I mean, Wizardry 7, the beginning was this. The first NPC you meet is this girl that's on a flying ship-like thingy, hovercraft or something. And I'm like, yeah, I'm wielding swords and she's flying a hovercraft. This doesn't fit together. Like I said, I didn't really like the setting. I prefer Wizardry 5. I played this game like mad on the Super Nintendo. So, Dungeon Master, I have to Boulder 2, Wizardry 5, then I would say, of course, that's really hard with the Might and Magic series. I would say Might and Magic 5, because it's the longest of the 3, 4, 5 games, and the last one of its kind. I really despised Might and Magic 6, because it changed too much in the Might and Magic series. Might and Magic 7 made up for it. The problem is, and I mentioned this in the beginning of my Might and Magic 7 playthrough, that Might and Magic 6 ruined the later games for me, because I was like, I'm not going to play this. The part 6 was a piece of shit. Why should I play 7? I'm pretty sure I won't enjoy it. Oh, how I was. And last but not least, I need to mention, let's make it 6. 6 games. The 5th game, I would say Icewind Dale 2. If I still have it right in my memory. I didn't enjoy Icewind Dale 1, but I remember playing Icewind Dale 2, and I really, really liked it. I wasn't that fond of Baldur's Gate at first. Hear me out, at first. I was playing a paladin. I knew how to play a paladin. I always play a paladin. So I had a lot of strength, a lot of stamina, charisma, stuff like that. And then I was playing the game, and I was in these goblin mines, and there was a goblin archer, and these goblin archers always killed me with one shot. And I was like, what the fuck? How I was I mean, I was wearing plate mail armor, tower shield, broadsword. Was it a broadsword? Yes, I was broadsword. And yeah, so I didn't really like Baldur's Gate at first. Then I played Baldur's Gate 2, and it really blew me off. I really enjoyed Baldur's Gate 2. But still, Icewind Dale 2 wins for this because, like I always say, I prefer the combat part in RPGs, especially in the Baldur's Gate series. I kind of like this. There's an encounter, pause. You there, you this, mage cast this, healer this, then going on and then letting my numbers fight the other enemy's numbers. I'm not really a fan of going around towns and talking to lots of people, gathering quests, and I'm a fan of games who does show, don't tell, because it's kind of more immersive if I experience something. Like if I go to a haunted house and there are these ghosts, visions and stuff like that. Vampire the Masquerade, or the second Vampire, I always mix them up, had a pretty good had a pretty good side quest in this regard with our haunted house and stuff, and it was really enjoyable, and I enjoyed this more than if just some NPC was telling me, oh, there's this haunted house, and I was there once, and blah blah blah, and it was spooky, and blah blah blah. And that's kind of my problem with modern RPGs. They are just talk. They tell you about everything, and you're just someone who clicks 1, 2, 3. Yes, I choose the good answer because neutral is kind of like, and the evil one is, I'm going to kill you and eat your faces. And the sixth game, Neverwinter Nights. I spent days, weeks, months creating characters for Neverwinter Nights. I really studied the rules. I had it down perfect. I knew everything about this game that you could know, and I spent a lot of time in it. So yeah, Neverwinter Nights. Honorable mention goes to Ravenloft the Stone Prophet, because it had an awesome story. Yes, it actually had an awesome story. I did enjoy the story. There was not a lot of talking, but there was a lot of to explore, so show don't tell. These two questions were asked by Hardware UK. Okay, next question. It's kinda a cop out, so I could get to my 10 question limit. I kinda wanted. On which server are you playing, Ela? Concido 2. I'm playing on Blackhand at the moment, Europe. I'm not giving out my real ID. No. But if you feel like saying hello, you can just send me a PM and I will tell you one of my characters I'm usually playing at the moment if I'm online. Other than that, yeah, Blackhand, EU. I had I was on a lot of servers. Blizzard got a lot of money from me for server transfers. Gosh, I'm an idiot. Anyways, like I said, Blackhand. Okay, last two questions. I had to translate them from German. Yeah. What kind of mic do you use, and why don't you get a better one? Thank you. No, he's right. I asked him, what? Is my mic so bad? And he was, you told me yourself you hate your mic, so. I use a Logitech desktop microphone. Gilvin suggested this to me, and I was kind of happy about it, but I used a Fatality headset before, and you could always hear me breathing while doing it, and it was like, yeah, this is not going to work out. Before that, I had another headset. It was a no-name headset. I am actually thinking about getting a USB headset because I'm pretty sure the quality will be superior to what I have at the moment. And the problem is it costs $80, and $80 is quite a lot of money. I could buy a lot of GOG games for $80. And yeah, so I'm letting you guys decide. Do you want a better quality, or is it okay? Okay-ish? I don't know. I know sometimes if I come very close, it sounds strange. I don't know. I'm not allowed to cough in the direction of a microphone because it sounds horrible. Is it important for you to get many views? These questions were asked by Liberty Denied. Tough questions. Tough question. Of course, I want more views. I mean, I'm pretty sure every Let's Player is like that. You can't tell me that some Let's Player says, "Oh, I would still carry on Let's Playing after 2 years if I only got 1 view on every video because my own." I doubt that. I mean, the reason to make Let's Plays is to entertain people. At least for me, that's my main reason. I want to entertain people. If nobody watches my videos, nobody gets entertained, and I kind of fail to do what I want to do. So, of course, I want more views. I don't want a lot of popularity. I don't know about the English Let's Players, big ones, but I kind of see it on the biggest German Let's Player, Kronk. He has 250,000 subscribers, and there is a lot of stuff around him, and he's getting invited to interviews. No idea why you would want to interview a Let's Player. He gets invited to interviews, people are making songs with him or about him or stuff like that. I wouldn't like that. I guess it's my introversion speaking, but I kind of just want to sit here and record, and that's it. That's my hobby. I mean, you don't invite famous stamp collectors to interviews or stuff. There's a lot of too much hype regarding the Let's Player scene. People getting to conventions, getting invited by companies to conventions and stuff like that. And I would tell them, no, sorry, I'm not interested. If you want me to Let's Play a game, fine, send it to me. I will tell people what it's about. I mean, he has 250,000, for example, 250,000 people who watches his Let's Play. If he plays a new game and he says, "Oh, this game is awesome," then people will be like, "Oh, Gog says this game is awesome. I'm going to buy it." I can see the market there, and that would be okay-ish for me. I still would feel strange getting paid for that. Well, it's his thing. I'm not saying we're not allowed. Don't get me wrong. I'm not envious or something. Really, if people get more popularity or something like that and they enjoy it, more power to them. I don't really care. If, like I said, I wouldn't want it anyways, and you can't be envious about something you wouldn't like. I'm not envy if somebody drives a Ferrari or something because I don't give a fuck. I have my Renault Clio in green. I'm happy about it. It's a car. As long as it transports me from my flat to my workplace and back, I'm happy. So, like, of course, views are important. But the popularity that usually comes with a lot of subscribers, not my thing. So, comments are more important for me, to be honest. I'm more happy if I have a video with 10 views and 10 comments than a video with 200. Like some of my early videos accumulated like 10,000 views by now and have like 10 comments, and I'm like, yeah, what is it? 0.1% of the people, I'm pretty sure I've miscalculated that, but I don't care. 0.1% of the people who watch this video felt like commenting. I don't know. I think what's kind of more important, at least even for YouTube, if you want to get hits or something, is likes, and if people favorite your videos. I guess that's why every huge YouTuber is always like, favorite and like my video. And I guess of course lots of comments. So I guess the ratio has to fit or something. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not I didn't study YouTubeism or something. Anyways, I think that were all the questions. Like I said, if you still have some, feel free to ask away. I don't really mind answering questions. That's kind of what I like, answering questions. I don't know why. The problem, I guess that's again my introversion speaking. I have this problem with people who add me to Skype or find me on Facebook and stuff like that. You need to start a conversation with me in order to get some responses from me. Because I'm like, oh, this person's online. Great. Okay, that's okay. Cool. Because I don't know what to ask people. That's my problem. Because since I don't have anything, I usually think I don't have anything to say, or I don't know what is your interest. What do you want to know? Do you want to listen to me whining about my work? I doubt that. Or because I have such a small hobby, so few hobbies, not small hobbies, few hobbies. It's really hard for me to chat with people if I don't know them. If I know people better, then there's always something to talk about for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah. Someone once asked me about Germany and the differences in Germany and the US, and it's kind of the problem. I can't answer this question because I was never in the US. If you want to know something from Germany, you have to ask me directly, or how is it, or whatever. But just say something about Germany. We speak German and we like sauerkraut with bratwurst. It's kinda, I don't know the differences between Germany and other countries or something. Like, so what are the differences between Germany and Denmark? Well, we are a little bit bigger than Denmark. That's kinda all I know. I don't know. 40 minutes. Not bad. I think I will upload this video in advance. I am still working on my subscriber special because I don't have that much time at the moment to record a lot of stuff. I barely get my 7 videos together for the week, and sometimes when I'm bored I do a vlog. And yeah, I think I will carry on with a few more vlogs. I have a lot of, it's kind of hard to say. I don't have a lot of time to record, but I do have quite some free time. Because, for example, in World of Warcraft, at the moment, I'm playing very heavily at the moment again. Not like I'm addicted or something. I don't skip work or something for World of Warcraft. But leveling up a new char and equipping him and getting the trade skills up, those take some time, and I kind of want to invest. I want to invest this time, and I want to prepare for the new add-on that's coming out soon, Mist of Pandaria. I should make a vlog about that because there's quite a lot of things that piss me off with the community. So I am in World of Warcraft, but when I'm in World of Warcraft, I can't really record Fatal Frame. No, it doesn't really work. But I can record vlog. That's possible. So you might expect some more vlogs. You can also give me a topic to talk about. It doesn't have to be a question like, what is your opinion on blah blah blah. It shouldn't be about politics because I don't really read a lot into politics, and it shouldn't be only about feminism. Don't get me wrong, how do I say this? I support feminism, but I hate feminazis. You can say this. Of course, I support equal rights for men and women. I mean, why shouldn't you? It just makes sense. We are all equal. Equal but we are not all the same. That's the problem. I think I will get into this in depth in another video if you want to hear about it. The problem is you attract some weird people if you talk about this a lot, and I don't want to attract these kind of people. Yeah. Anyways, I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see each other soon. So take care and goodbye.